For decades, Iran has invested heavily in missile technology. Sanctions limited its access to advanced aircraft. So instead of building a large air force, Iran focused on missiles and long-range drones. The goal was to create a system capable of striking distant targets without relying on traditional air power. Instead of launching a single missile strike, the new doctrine focuses on coordination. Different weapons move toward the same target from different directions. Drones, cruise missiles, and ballistic missiles can arrive in overlapping waves. The goal is not simply to strike a target. The goal is to overwhelm the defense system protecting it. The first wave is often the simplest. Slow-moving drones approaching at low altitude. They are not always the main strike weapon. Sometimes their job is simply to trigger the defense system. Radars activate, interceptors prepare. Attention focuses on the incoming drones.
The eastern seaboard is exposed. I need interceptors now.
Firing sequence initiated. Impact in 90 seconds.
But while defenses track these slower drones, another threat may already be approaching. Cruise missiles flying much faster and much lower. Unlike ballistic missiles, cruise missiles can maneuver during flight. They can approach targets from unexpected directions. And sometimes they appear on radar much later than expected.
Radar confirms incoming threats. Weapons free.
We have confirmed incoming threats. Multiple bogies on the northern grid.
Activating defensive countermeasures now.
The enemy is consolidating forces at this junction, requiring immediate tactical adjustment.
This is where the strategy becomes more complex. Different weapons arrive at different speeds. Some distract the defense system, others arrive seconds later at extreme velocity. And that final wave can be the most difficult to stop. The final phase of the attack often arrives at extreme speed. Ballistic missiles descend from high altitude, moving several times faster than sound. Once detected, defenders have very little time to react. Interceptors launch immediately toward the incoming threats, and within seconds, the sky can become a complex web of missile trajectories. Drone swarms create a different type of challenge. Individually, each drone may not seem threatening, but when dozens or even hundreds appear at once, they complicate the defense picture. Radar systems must track every object, and interceptors must be used carefully to avoid running out. Cruise missiles add another layer to the attack. They fly faster than drones and much lower than ballistic missiles. Because they can maneuver during flight, they are harder to track. Some approach from unexpected directions. And defenders must constantly adjust their interception strategy. In a layered battle like this, the outcome depends on timing and coordination. Every interception buys a few more seconds. Every delayed response increases the risk of something slipping through. Defense systems must prioritize targets carefully, because no system can intercept everything. When the sky clears, analysts begin studying what just happened. Every radar track and interception is carefully reviewed, because these engagements reveal how modern missile warfare is evolving, and the lessons learned today may shape the defenses of tomorrow.
To grid coordinates immediately. Confirm successful engagement. All clear.
As the sun rises over the valley, the fading contrails mark the path of the most intense aerial battle of the continent.
Military analysts often describe this tactic as a saturation attack. Instead of relying on one precise strike, the strategy sends many different threats at once. Drones, cruise missiles, and ballistic weapons arrive in overlapping waves. Each layer places pressure on the defense system, and together they create a far more complex battlefield in the sky. Even advanced air defense systems face limits. Interceptors are expensive and limited in number. Every launch must be carefully calculated, and if too many threats appear at once, defenders must decide which targets matter most. That decision can shape the outcome of the entire engagement. What makes this strategy important is not just the weapons themselves, it is the coordination behind them. Multiple systems working together in a single layered attack. And that concept is now being studied by militaries around the world.
We have multiple inbound threats on Sector Gamma. Allocate Interceptor Group 4 immediately.
Confirmed. Launching countermeasures now.
Modern warfare is changing rapidly. Technology is making the battlefield faster, more complex, and more unpredictable. And the real question now is how defense systems will adapt to these new threats. What do you think? Can modern air defense keep up with drone swarms and missile saturation attacks? Let us know in the comments. And if you want to see more battlefield breakdowns like this, make sure to subscribe. At first, radar operators thought it was a glitch. Dozens of objects suddenly appeared on their screens. Some were slow-moving drones. Others were missiles moving several times the speed of sound. Within minutes, the sky was filled with different types of threats approaching at different altitudes. Radar command center operators rapidly analyzing incoming aerial objects across multiple digital tactical screens inside a dimly lit military control room, cinematic handheld camera movement across glowing displays and map projections, tense atmosphere with blinking radar lights, realistic battlefield war footage, documentary style.